Welcome to Raghavendra Sports Estate for RSE MVL Season 7 Gold Cup final between cricket pros and the brothers of Hyderabad. Cricket pros have won the toss and elected to bat first. Openers Arif and 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗵 are in the middle. Rizwan with the new ball. Arif is off the mark and 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗵 on strike. Almost off the length, targeting the stumps. Driven to covers and 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗵 too is off the mark. It's a good start by Rizwan. Considered only 2 runs of 5 deliveries. Swings and misses. Brilliant start by Rizwan. First over completed, 2 without loss. Bowled him. Brilliant delivery by Ismail. An in-swinger. Vertically played. And the ball went down the bat and hits the stumps in middle and off. Early strike. Ismail gets a wicket of the very first ball he delivers. And cricket pros are under pressure early. 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗵 gone for 1 run of 3 deliveries. Cricket pros 2 for 1. Devraj is the new batter and he's off the mark. And he connects well, and that's gone miles in the air and miles in distance as well. Brilliant shot by Arif. Just clears the front foot, picked it up on the bounce. Wonderful shot. Another one swings and misses. Arif trying to counter-attack. They didn't get too many runs in the first over. Lost a wicket of the second over, first ball. Ismail has to reball it. It's a huge wide of the offside. The left armer coming around the wicket. Taking a nice slow run up. Hits it hard but straight to the fielder. Good over from Ismail. 2 overs gone. Cricket Pros 10 runs with the loss of 1 wicket. Another one bites the dust. Another clean ball. This one kept low. The batter was on back foot. They've run. Gone cheaply. He's gone for 1 of 3 deliveries. No footwork whatsoever. Tried to defend it, but completely missed. Two down for 10 runs. And 2 early wickets in the power play. So pressure on Cricket Pros. Brilliant delivery by Wasim. He comes into ball his first over. Right arm medium pacer. Has played 148 matches, got 187 wickets. His best bowling figures are 6 for 14. And the new batter, Shiva, joins Arif in the middle. And he's off the mark with the very first ball. Shiva played 116 matches, got 1,111 runs with an average of 15.65 and strike rate of 91.22. It's a huge scope to improve those numbers for him. Another huge swing, not quite timed. Wanted to target the mid-wicket area. Ended up slicing it through the ground to deep extra cover. Another slower delivery. Brilliant bowling from Wasim. He's mixing up pace and length as well. Misfield. That allows them to go for the single. Very good call. Another slower flighted delivery this time from Wasim. That's up in the air. Long off and no chance. Another single to finish the over. A successful one has come to an end with 4 runs and 1 wicket in it. After 3 overs, Cricket Pros 14 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Rizwan is back to bowl his second over. He bowled the first over of this innings. Considered only 2 runs. Oh, that's a cracking shot. Brilliant. Played with full control. Arif completed 3,000 career runs with that maximum. That's in the air and clears the infield. For most of the day, the outfield has been very damp because of the dew. In between, the sun was out. It was pretty hot. Still, the outfield conditions haven't improved. "22 for 2 in 3.3 overs. Is trying to hammer the ball. When it connects well, it goes out of the park. It's gone a couple of times. Trying to hit every ball in a similar way, Arif. Lovely defensive stroke by Shiva. Played it back to the bowler. 9 runs of the over. Cricket Pros 23 for 2 after 4 overs. Finds a gap. Beautiful drive. Arif is on a roll. Look at the bat speed. The replay. Misses this time. As I mentioned, he has been trying to hammer the ball every single time. It was pretty straight. It misses completely. And the stumps rattle. The bails are all over the place. A huge wicket. And this is the 200th wicket for Wasim. second wicket for him in this match. And Arif departs for 22 runs of 15 deliveries with 1 boundary and 2 sixes. His strike rate was 146.67. He tried to counter-attack, but that didn't last for long. Cricket pros in further trouble with 3 down for 27. New batter is Srinivas. Not too many numbers for him on record. I'm sure he has played a lot more cricket than what these numbers show on Cricket Heroes app. Played 29 matches, got 349 runs, averaging close to 25 and strike rate of close to 99. Wickets continue to fall. And that's wicket number 3 for Wasim. He is troubling the batters. Another one clean ball. Shiva gone for 2 of 7 deliveries. And their top order is falling apart. The ball kept low. It's the bounce that is really troubling the batters. Just pretty quick. He thought it's going to be a slower delivery. Loses control of it completely. Cricket pros, 4 wickets down for 28 runs after 5 overs. Well, you might say it's comedy of errors, or things are not going in their way for cricket pros today. They continue to lose wickets. This is a very unfortunate way to get out for a batter, a run out. Let's look at the replay. What happened? Played it straight to the fielder. And it's that's the previous one. Let's look at the run out replay. We could not get that replay, but you can always go back and watch it again on YouTube. It was a direct throw. Last batsman to go was Srinivas. Another run out opportunity, but this time the fielder missed the stumps. It was Ashraf who aimed the stumps earlier to send Srinivas back to the dugout. New batter is 𝗻𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗵𝗃. What do you say about this? It's brilliant bowling attack. Another clean ball. Dharmendra Gyani gone for one. The brothers of Hyderabad having their best day in the field today. They've got 6 wickets in the power play. A very good Yorker. What an over this is. 2 runs and 2 wickets from Ismail. Six overs gone. Cricket pros 6 wickets down for 30 runs. And their troubles deepen. No one is trying to stay in the middle and try to build a partnership. They know the wickets are falling on the other end. Somebody has to take that responsibility. All fielders are in the 30-yard circle. It's a wide down the leg side. Even during the power play, 2 fielders are allowed the outside the 30-yard circle, and after that 5 brothers of Hyderabad chose to keep everyone in the circle. They continue to keep that pressure on the batters. They're not allowing the batters to free their arms, troubling them with the fearsome deliveries. Look at that delivery, straight onto the stumps. The batter had no choice but to defend it. Wasim bowling his third over. 𝗵𝗵𝗴𝗵𝗃 Reddy trying to stand in front of the stumps like a wall. Just a wide, I would say, a run from that over so far. And 5 dots. Last ball of the over. Another solid block. After 7 overs, Cricket Pros 31 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. Now Rizwan bowling his third. New batter Sheshu on strike. A short covers is placed to save the singles, trying to put some pressure on the batters psychologically. Short covers and short mid-wicket, keeping him very close to the batter. Big appeal for leg before, but I'm sure that's going down the leg side. Last ball of the over, if it's a legal one. A maiden from Rizwan. The score remains the same of 31 after 8 overs. Now another change in the bowling attack. Mohammad Amjad comes in. Another left armer. Slight fumble by the fielder. Back-to-back singles. Mohammad Amjad got 99 wickets in 113 matches. The economy of 8.31 in best bowling figures. 4 for 18. Two singles followed by two dots. Finally, he frees his arms, finds a boundary. Manideep Reddy. Boundary after a long time. $37 for 6 after 9 overs. He's an experienced player. Full-time batter, part-time bowler. He's got 160 wickets in 873 matches. Best of 3 runs for 3 wickets. Another risky run. Amjad fielding at covers. He had an opportunity to get a run out, but he was aiming only at a single stump. Fantastic over, just 2 runs. 10 overs gone, 39 for 6. It is time for a short drinks break. Well, the game resumes, and now that's been dropped. It was a full toss. He pulls it. That's gone on up in the air. It's boundary check time. The ball bounces off his hand. And finally, runs started to flow. Let's look at the replay. So there is the bounce. It bounces inside the boundary rope. Well, they started to celebrate, but the umpire is unmoved. There's definitely a noise. The umpire Rahul says it's the sound of the bat hitting the turf, not the outside edge. Another solid block. Cricket Pros 46 for 6 after 11 overs. Finally, a partnership is being built. However, they're taking a lot of time. The partnership is worth 16 runs from 31 deliveries. Looks like they wouldn't mind spending so much time in the middle because they don't want to lose another wicket. But looks like there's an opportunity, and that's been taken. Irfan gets his first wicket in his second over. There was already a one maiden in the first 10 overs. And several dot balls. Look like they have been playing patiently. Now they thought they could get some runs. 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗍, look at the bat swing. It almost went vertical, but the ball went straight over long gone. And brilliant catch. By Mohammad Wasim. Ramesh is a new batter. Ramesh Nakka has got over 1,000 runs from 90 matches. Strike rate is less than 100. An average is close to 19. Maiden wicket for Mohammad Irfan.
12 overs gone, 46 for 7.
Javed bowling his second over. They've placed long off, long on and deep mid-wicket after the sides change. As the spinners come in. Steps out and clears long off. Excellent use of the feet.
'50 up for Cricket Pros, 51 for 7.
Very good running, presence of mind from Ramesh.
'62 for 7 after 14 overs.
Runs started to flow a little more frequently. Ramesh and Sheshu got one boundary each. And they're trying to improve their strike rate as well. The partnership is of 16 from 17. Nicely rotating the strike. Almost getting run a ball. The ball softens a bit. And the fast bowlers are still trying to generate that extra bounce. This one bowling his last over. Back-to-back singles. Last ball to go. Sheshu on 11 from 21 and Ramesh 11 from 14. Brilliant spell has come to an end. Conceded 3 runs of his last over. He bowled 4 overs. Conceded only 14 runs. That also include 1 maiden over. Brilliant economy of 3.5.
"15 overs gone. Cricket Pros 65 runs for the loss of 7 wickets.
Had a lot of room, lot of time as well. Moved across and played to deep backward square leg for a couple of runs. Sheshu. Javed bowling his 3rd over. The flighted delivery, that's up in the air. But one bounce, it's been cut off by the fielder at long gone. Running towards his right. He's bowling pretty quickly, finishing his over. Another flighted delivery. Very well fielded. Turned out to be a full toss.
"71 for 7 after 16 overs.
Wasim comes in to bowl his last over, and even in that also he breaks the partnership, gets another wicket. He is to the point, hits the stumps. Breaks the partnership. Sheshu gone for 15 of 28 deliveries. He played well, spent enough time. He stopped the follow of wickets, fall of wickets, but now he has to depart. Cricket pros are in further troubles. They're 8 down for 71. Imran is off the mark. Lofted shot in the air, but falls well short of the fielder at long off. He's complaining he has no visual of the ball because he has to look straight into the sun. Good defense by Imran. And last ball of the over, will he get a fifer? Big appeal. That must be drifting down the leg side. That's the end of his quota of 4 overs and no fifer for Wasim. He bowled 4 overs, conceded only 13 runs, and most importantly got 4 wickets.
After 17 overs, cricket pros 74 runs for the loss of 8 wickets.
Don't blink your eyes because you might miss the action. Every ball seems to have some action in this match. AR-19 gets his first wicket, and it's another clean ball. Ramesh Nakka lost his partner in the previous over, and this time he lost his wicket too. That extra bounce surprised him. It's gone through the gap. the skipper goes for 14 of 18 deliveries. The last man walked in, Ishan Narayana. Cricket Pros 9 down for 74 runs. Some good action you get to see. It's a brilliant delivery, very well played, and equally well fielded. A lovely shot. That's 6. The moment the ball hits the bat, it's not even full follow through. It hits in the meat of the bat, and that's gone a long way. Brilliant shot by Imran, adding some valuable runs at the end. Try to go again. There was a fielder. For a moment, he looked very interesting. But the result is the same. 6 runs.
'87 for 9 after 18 overs.
Mohammad Irfan back to bowl the 19th over. Low full toss. Plays an on drive. It gets a single. Ishan. There was an opportunity for the second run. However, he wanted Imran to be on strike. Imran moved on to 14 runs from 18 deliveries. If he can hit a couple more sixes or at least boundaries, the score will go to 3 figures. Will it go? No, it won't. A brilliant catch at long gone, and that's the end of the first innings for Cricket Pros. Brilliant work by the bowlers of Brothers of Hyderabad. Well, they are all out for 90 runs. Look at that shot. Most importantly, the catch. Top order and mid order collapsed miserably. The high scorer is the opener Arif. After that, everyone gone for single digits. And some good contributions by Manipal, 12 of 19, Seishu, 15 of 28, Ramesh, the skipper, 14 of 18, and Imran, 14 runs. When they come to bat, brothers of Hyderabad need 91 runs. And we'll be back after the short break. Welcome back to the chase of the Gold Cup of RSE MVL Season 7. Brothers of Hyderabad just started their chase of 91 runs to win this match. And they have to chase his 91 runs in 16 overs. The overs have been reduced for them. The Brothers of Hyderabad are getting some runs, some freebies. They've got a couple of wides and a leg by 4 runs. Openers are Omer and Javed. Javed is off the mark. Omer on strike. Ishan with the new ball coming from around the wicket to the left-hander. That should be another wide. No, it's off the pad, so another 4 leg bys. As I was mentioning, this innings is only for 16 overs. The power play is for the first 5 overs only. The overs have been reduced as penalty. For late reporting. That's another wide down the leg side. Even though he's coming from around the wicket, he's struggling to get his line right. Ishan. Now he'll be coming from over the wicket. Ishan has got 129 wickets in 179 matches. His economy has been good, 6.65. Best bowling figures, 5 for 5 runs. Looking at the stance of the batters, Omar has got 2,505 runs in 258 matches. Average is only 15, just under 15. But the strike rate has been good. Now there's some extra bounce, so that would be going over the stumps. First over completed, 11 without loss. The captain, Ramesh Nakka, sharing the new ball. Has got 100 wickets in 90 matches. Economy of 7.08. Best being 5 wickets for 8 runs. He's got good numbers. He performed decently well with the bat. He needs to perform even better with the ball. Slip in place. Brilliant delivery. Javed swings and misses. Short of length, he pulls. Not quite timed. That only clears the infield towards deep mid wicket. They went for this second run. Catch, it is a call. Oh, brilliant catch! What a brilliant catch. That was outstanding. It jumps into the air, one-handed. Lovely catch. This kind of performance is needed when you don't have too many runs to defend. A 15 for 1 in 1.5 overs. The new man comes in and he makes his intentions clear. The very dangerous Rizwan. He opens his account with a maximum. Now there's one more extra for Brothers of Hyderabad. Now 22 for 1 after 2 overs. 𝘃𝗃𝗃 comes into ball. Played it in the gap for a couple of runs for Omar. 𝘃𝗃𝗃, on his first over, should be a wide again. This time it's down the leg side for the left-hander. Afiq has got 25 wickets in 40 matches. Right arm medium bowler. It goes big. Big enough to clear the rope at long on. And first maximum for Omar. Now they want to finish things off quickly. Good use of the feet. Well, thick inside edge. More runs. Boundaries continue to flow. And not much of a footwork on that occasion. He wanted to drive through covers, but the ball was quicker in the air and beats the batter. Trying to make some room for himself and go over deep mid-wicket. Not connected well. But it's a double-digit over for Brothers of Hyderabad. 14 runs from it.
3 overs gone. 3 overs gone. 35 for 1.
From 78 deliveries for Brothers of Hyderabad. The dangerous Rizwan is on strike. Very experienced and very aggressive as well. Got over 12,900 runs in his career. And opens his account with a maximum of the very first ball that he faced. Long off, and no chance because he connected well with sheer power and pure timing. with the second maximum for Rizwan, and followed by one bounce boundary over deep mid wicket. He's on fire. He doesn't want to take too much time. They want to finish things off as quickly as they can. Rizwan moves on to 16 from just 4 deliveries, striking at 400. Maximum followed by a boundary. Tries to cover straight to the fielder this time. Ramesh bowling the 4th over of this innings. Opportunity, but that's gone a lot over his head and long gone for the fielder.
And 50 up for Brothers of Hyderabad. 51 for 1 in 3.5 overs.
That was another powerful hit from Rizwan. Well, slower delivery, but it's a loose delivery, and that's been punished. It's gone even higher and longer. The skipper is under pressure. It was a huge over. 22 runs from it.
After 4 overs, Brothers of Hyderabad 57 for 1. They still need 34 runs from 12 overs.
Shiva is introduced to bowl the last over of the power play. Omar takes a single and gives strike to Rizwan, who's on 28 from just 7 deliveries. A slower delivery, he waited for it. Swings big, but misses. Connects this time and beats the fielder. That should go for 4. The fielder dives to his left, but could not save the boundary. Excellent square cut. He's only dealing in boundaries. Go straight. Can't get straighter than this. Over the bowler's head. And this chase is on fast track. Just one bounce over. This time towards deep mid-wicket. A hat-trick of boundaries for Rizwan. Three boundaries and 4 sixes and 0 singles for him. In fact, 4 boundaries and 4 sixes. Last ball of the over. Full toss. Doesn't matter which side of the ground it's going. The result is the same. It gets whole 4 runs. So 4 fours in a row. Another big over. 17 runs from it. And they made full use of the power play conditions.
Power play completed. Brothers of Hyderabad, 74 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. And 17 more runs needed from 11 overs.
Sensible batting by Omar. He doesn't want Rizwan to lose his rhythm at the moment. Takes a single and gives strike to him. Not quite timed this time. And finally, a single from Rizwan. 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃 bowling his first over. Miscued. That's up in the air. The fielder had no idea where the ball was. Hamid was running backwards and realized the ball was falling very close to him. Very difficult opportunity. Continues to get boundaries. Well, that's boundary number 6 for Rizwan. He moves on to 49 from just 14 deliveries.
Half century for Rizwan. 50 from just 15 deliveries. The strike rate of 333.
Brilliant knock. I would say even brutal knock. This from Rizwan. Well, he doesn't want to take the single so that he can get strike of the 7th over.
6 overs gone, 82 for 1. Only 9 runs needed from 10 overs.
Has he miscued? No, he hasn't. It clears the rope. One more maximum. It's gone very high in the air. It almost looked like it will fall within the boundary rope. But that went on. And that's the final nail in the coffin. One man who takes the game away from the opponents, especially with the bat. That is Rizwan. 62 from 17 deliveries, and he stays 60 runs from 17 deliveries. He stays not out. Brothers of Hyderabad needed 91 runs from 16 overs, and they chased this total down in just 6.2 overs. Rizwan 60 of 17 with 7 boundaries and 5 sixes. Omar 15 of 15. The only wicket taker is the captain, Ramesh Nakka. Stay tuned for the presentation session. Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation of this Gold Cup Finals of RSE MVL Premier League Season 7. The match was between the cricket pros and brothers of Hyderabad. We'll go to the awards straight away. The first one is the fighter of the match, and that goes to Ramesh Nakka. With a bat, he made 14 runs of 18 deliveries. That also includes one boundary. And with the ball, he bowled 2 overs, conceded 32 runs and got a wicket. He's the fighter of the match. The next one is the man of the match award. That goes to Mohammad Wasim. And 𝗪𝗏𝗪 is collecting the trophy on behalf of Wasim, who bowled 4 overs, conceded only 13 runs, and most importantly, got 4 wickets. Now it's time to have a chat with the captain of Cricket Pros, Ramesh or Shiva. Tell us about this match first.
We were very confident to win this match. We had our own plans. Probably the execution did not went in our favor this time. Yeah, we have our learnings from this match. Definitely we'll look into the learnings and come up with more better plan to execute.
So what happened in the first innings where the wickets were falling pretty quickly, and what was the talk in the dugout when the wickets were falling? What were you telling your team members to do in the middle?
The plan was to make sure that we stand there for 20 overs. That was the plan. That's the idea when we started seeing that the wickets were falling very early. The plan was to stand there for 20 overs. We were there for about 19 overs, but we couldn't get some runs. So that's where we missed out on the game.
And what happened in the second innings?
Absolutely, the batting side from the opponents were brilliant. We tried every ball. Even the pitch did not favor us. We were not getting the enough bounce from our paces. That also impacted us in getting some good bowling lineup. But all credit goes to the batsman. He was everywhere in the ground. All credit goes to how he played. He was attacking every single ball. So the batsman was too good to get him out.
And how was your journey in this season of RSE MVL Season 7?
So practically, I played 3 or 4 seasons with MVL. So I played in different teams. So this Cricket Pros MVL as a tournament organizer, we are playing. This is the 3rd tournament. We also play in Gurukul, and this ground we played. This is our 2nd season, and it was always fantastic. The organizers are always helpful. Umpires are accurate. So we enjoy playing here, and most importantly, it is just 2 kilometers away from where we stay. So it's all good from the organization. I thank the organizers for conducting this continuously with all the best efforts.
Well, thank you very much for that. Now it's time for the individual mementos. Please call your team members.
Ramesh, guys, round of applause, guys. You deserve. Arif. Dharmender, alias DJ. Deva. Shishu. Guys, clap. Round of applause, guys. Afiq. Afiq. Amit. Ishan. Imran. ईशान
कल भी लेके गया
हाँ कल विनर लेके गया आज रनर लेके जा रहा है इमरान श्रीनिवास Manidip. Best fielder, Manidip.
Outstanding fielder.
All done, right? And finally, myself, Shiva.
Ishan. Ishan.
Now it's time for the trophy presentation. Gentlemen, winners of Gold Cup finals of RSE MVL Premier League Season 7 Cricket Pros.
पहले सिंगल फोटो ले लो फिर टीम फोटो पहले सिंगल ले लो फिर टीम फोटो
Congratulations to the runners. I call upon the captain of Brothers of Hyderabad to come over. Congratulations. So how was your journey in this season?
हमारा जर्नी काफ़ी अच्छा रहा माशाल्लाह से। टीम एफर्ट तो एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी था, खास तौर पे वसीम और रिजवान का।
और ये मैच में आप कुछ बोले क्या रिजवान को? सिंगल्स मत लो, ओनली बाउंड्रीज और छक्के।
नहीं, बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है, ऑलरेडी 200 अबव उनका स्ट्राइक रेट है, तो उनको बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है, वो ऐसे ही खेलता है हमेशा। अगेंस्ट वालों को बोले थे सिंगल लियो बोल के, और इनको भी सिंगल लियो बोले, मगर कभी लिए नहीं, बाउंड्री को ट्राई कर हमेशा।
बस एक ही सिंगल पूरा उसमें हाफ सेंचुरी में।
नहीं, ओनली 17 बॉल खेले, वो 60 रन मारे, एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी बैटिंग।
और ये सीजन कैसा रहा आपका पूरा?
RSE MVL से हमारा काफ़ी अच्छा ताल्लुक रहा, खासतौर पे नवाज भाई से। ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है, हमेशा हम ये खेलते हुए आए। तकरीबन हम चौथा या पांचवा सीजन है हमारा, हम ये हमेशा खेलते हुए, इंशाल्लाह आगे भी हम ट्राई करेंगे।
Well, बहुत अच्छा खेले और थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर दोज वर्ड्स। एंड आपका टीम को बुलाइए फॉर मोमेंटोस।
अरे बार दे भाई को भी दे पहले प्ले थे कि शादी अंदर ना जाना तुमको
Now it's time for the trophy presentation. Gentlemen, give it up for the champions of Gold Cup finals, Brothers of Hyderabad. The captain wants to have a word.
ये मैं विनिंग कप जो है ना हमारे बड़े भाई को मैं डेडिकेट करना चाहूँगा।
नहीं भाई स्टार्ट कर लो जल्दी टाइम कम है टीम आगे